Weather coverage you can count on with Chief Meteorologist Kate McKenna and the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
We've seen a lot of sunshine and we've got some hot temperatures across North Alabama. Only a couple of spots are getting in on any kind of rain right now. So for most locations, the temperatures in the 90s are kind of the standard today. We're at 94 degrees in Decatur and in Florence, 90 degrees in Scottsboro, 89 in Huntsville. That's cooler than we were just about 2 hours ago, but this is what it feels like right now when you factor in humidity. It's feeling like 96 in Huntsville. Compare that to feeling like lower triple digits, mainly along and west of I-65. Muscle Shoals feeling like 104, 106 in Athens, 101 in Fayetteville. Farther toward the east, we are feeling like low to mid 90s. It's feeling like 92 degrees in Guntersville. I told you that only a couple of spots are getting in on a cooling shower or a downpour, a thunderstorm in some spots. The Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network is showing us this. If you're east of 65, it's a pretty quiet picture. Farther toward the southwest, though, out into Franklin County, we've got this kind of little cluster of thunderstorms that's developed. It's continuing to track away from Russellville and now away from Phil Campbell. Still seeing some lightning west of 43. This will continue that journey off toward the west-southwest here. It'll be approaching Hodges by 4:39, Vina by 4:49 if that holds together. I can tell you that eventually it's likely going to weaken, and any kind of thunderstorm activity that we've got today will fade once we get past sunset. 72 degrees is your forecast low. A little bit of fog does develop late tonight into early tomorrow morning. Future radar shows us this. I'll start you at 10 o'clock tonight and we'll go through the rest of tonight into tomorrow morning. So Thursday starts out partly cloudy, farther toward the east, farther toward the west, a little more sun to start the day. Then as we get into the afternoon hours, all the way to 5 o'clock. I brought your rain chances down slightly for tomorrow. I still see that chance for rain tomorrow, but I don't see it on a particularly widespread scale. So some of us will stay dry. A few of us will get in on those afternoon storms through tomorrow night. There's 9 o'clock, starting to quiet back down once we lose that daytime heating. Not quite the same kind of storm coverage on Friday either. So as we head into the weekend, not quite as wet as what we are expecting for tomorrow. However, that may be changing as we get into next week. Now there's a lot of uncertainty in this forecast, but I do want you to be aware of what is happening out in the tropics. Yes, we have 3 areas that we're watching, but the one specifically that I want you to pay attention to is what's happening here in the Caribbean. This is Invest 99L from the National Hurricane Center, now given an 80% chance of tropical development within the next 5 days. As this system continues to track eventually into the Gulf, crossing the Yucatan, moving into the Western Gulf, it's going to pick up some speed here, and many data sources take this to Louisiana. Now, where it goes after that, that's where a lot of the uncertainty lies in this forecast, and because this hasn't formed yet, there's even more uncertainty. But I do want to show you this one data source to give you the idea that by the time we get around midday on Monday, that center of circulation and that likely hurricane is just south of Louisiana, and as it continues to move inland, some sources take this farther to the west, some take this closer to North Alabama, so this may have an impact, at least when it comes to rain chances at a minimum, for North Alabama by the middle of next week. Just something that I want you to be aware of that we are watching. 7-day forecast looks like this. 40% chance for showers and storms tomorrow, down to a 30% chance on Friday, or a 20% chance, I should say, on Friday, a 30% chance on Saturday, and temperatures drop back into the 80s by the end of the weekend. You can always listen for your forecast. Fun 92.7.